Hello, welcome to my art tutorial video. As you can see, my nails are looking pretty chuzz and we need to fix that for prom. Before we get into it though, here are the materials I'll be using today. All of this can be found off Amazon. This is the nail glue that I use. This is the top coat, the base gel, and the foundation for the base gel. And then here are the two colors I'll be using besides white. And then moving right into it, here are the reference photos I will be using. I got them basically off of Pinterest, but I also actually have done this set before for a previous prom that I went to. So yeah, so we're just redoing them. And then this is me just prepping my nails before I glue on my plastic like fake nails. So I first buffer it and then I go on my base gel and then I let that go under my heat for about, usually I do 90 seconds. So here's a little quick time lapse of that. And then here's that my nails with the base gel on. And then moving right on into my gel nails, here are the nails I use. I get them off of Amazon. And this process is fairly simple. All you do is take the nail that you want and then you glue it on. But make sure when you glue your nails that you're very thorough with the coat because you don't want it to leak out of the edges when you put it on your nail, or else it'll I don't know, it just annoys me. But then also it'll make it look messier, like the final product. So here's me placing them very gently on to my nail. As you can see, it's kind of hard, but yeah, I also do 90 seconds for this. And then here's me with all of my nails done. And then I move straight on into my first coat for my nails. So I'm going to do my pinky and my middle finger and my thumb white. And then I want to do French tips on my ring finger and my pointer finger. Now, after letting that sit, my white nails are dry. So here's me going in with this dotting tool, and I'll be making polka dots on my nails. This process is a little hard just because my hands are shaky, but you'll get used to it. And then actually, I didn't realize this till afterwards, but I used the wrong color, so I actually have to wipe it off, and then I had to go back and redo all of my nails. So, well, here's the fun part, I guess. Here's me wiping that off because I used the wrong color. The new color I went with was just a lighter blue. As I repeated the process, I put my nail on the table just so that way my hands weren't as shaky, so it made the process a lot easier. Then I went in with this pointed brush, and I used this to do my French tip. I find this design to be one of the harder designs just because it's hard to get the line uneven, but here's a close-up of that. There's me checking it, and then I go in with this white, and this is where I start going for the design that I want to go for, and I wanted to do a star. So once my nails are dry, this is me going back in with that same brush, and I start with a simple just few lines and then I connect them. Low-key, this star wasn't as big as I wanted it to be and was a little off-center, so later on I do go back in the video and redo it, but that's what it looked like for now. And then to start my chrome, I always go in with a base gel and I put that under heat for 60 seconds. The reason why you have to go with base gel on top is that is how the chrome actually sticks to the nail. And then once that's done drying, I use my chrome, which I got also off of Amazon, and I go in and I use this little sponge brush and I simply just brush it across all of my nails. And I try to be very thorough with this because you don't want to miss any spots on your nail, especially on the sides, and you don't want it to be splotchy. Since the chrome is just glitter, this process can be a little messy, which is why I grabbed the paper towel and put that under my hand. After putting it down under the heat, I go in with my top coat and I just put it on top of the nails just to make sure that they're all secure and to make sure that none of the chrome falls off or anything like that. Alrighty, and here's the grand reveal. I'm pretty proud with, I'm very happy with how these turned out, but now I have to do my other nails. So here's the final finished product, and I hope this video was somewhat helpful, or at least entertaining to watch. So yeah, thanks for watching.